looking at the quarterback and his development, facing a tough adversary and tough crowd and everything. What did you think of his performance?
I thought he responded well. There's some things that we still got to get better at, but overall I thought he played well.
How difficult is it on a quarterback when you guys aren't able to run the ball and kind of have to abandon it at some point?
Yeah, it's not easy, but that's football. That's the way it goes. When one thing's not working, we got to pick it up in another area, and we didn't get the job done, and we got to get better in all areas this week, and I think we will.
What areas have you seen JT improve on through his first 3 games?
Well, his decision making's gotten a lot better, and it's not necessarily the first 2 games he was making the wrong decisions, just making it a lot quicker. Understanding when I got to look guys off, when I got a middle field safety, I can't just stare down a receiver and throw it to him. I got to move him where I want him to go. And so I thought that got a lot better in week 3, and we'll continue. And I think each game he'll progress.
What does it seem like he's learning? As he progresses. What still is he working on?
Well, understanding all the intricacies of it. When you got to hold a guy and key a guy. As a freshman, you kind of stare one down and pick one out and throw it to him. And he's getting better at that a lot quicker than I even thought he would. And it's been good so far, and I think we'll get better as we go.
How do you kind of adapt? In the Stanford game in particular, it seemed like when the pressure came, it was really quick. It was less than 2.5 seconds. How do you kind of adapt as an offense to maybe open some things up with that?
Well, giving him some quicker options. I think we did a lot better job of that in the Texas game. You're not going to have a ton of time at this level of football. Again, especially when you play really good opponents, that's going to happen. And you usually get between 2 to 3 seconds to throw a football. I think the average time in the NFL is 2.5. And we probably at this level get 2.75. So you got to get the ball out. You got to figure it out a lot quicker than we've done. And again, I thought we got better at that last game. And we got to continue to improve, and I think he will as the season goes along.
Is that usually a difficult adjustment for a freshman when they come in? Because usually in high school you have a little bit more time.
Well, yeah, most of the time a freshman doesn't have to come in and play right away. So yeah, it's not something that you're going to learn, as quick as we would like for him to. But I thought in game 3 he got a lot better, and I think he'll continue to do that. Continuing to understand what we're doing while we're doing certain things is also what makes you think a little quicker. And going into that environment that he went into, we won't play in a better environment than that. As far as the crowd noise and the atmosphere and those things. So it'll get a little easier from there as far as that part of it goes. But you just got to continue to get better, and he's doing a good job of it.
Is there an ideal number of passes you would like him to have? I'm guessing 48 is probably not what you want.
That's probably a little too many. That's probably, we don't go into a game saying we want to throw the ball 48 times. We want to be balanced. We'd like to be 50-50. If we run 70 plays, you want 35 and 35. If you can run the ball a little more, obviously that's going to make it a little easier on a freshman. But you got to go out and do what you think is going to help you win the game. And the run game obviously wasn't what we were going to win the game with at Texas, so we had to throw the ball a little more. And when we're called upon to throw it at the quarterback position, we got to hit it. And I thought we did for the most part, but again, we missed some easy ones. And that's on me, and he'll continue to get better at it.
Is there anything that JT can do to kind of help out the running game?
No, that's not on him. That's on us as coaches. That's on us. That's not on him.
Gotcha.
What's the progression you've seen from him from game 1 to 2 and 3?
A lot quicker decisions. I think again that's on understanding what's going on, but making a decision a lot quicker is what I've seen, especially from game 2 to 3.
It seems like he has the confidence that he can put the ball where it needs to be on any throw. Are there positives and negatives to that in terms of kind of going for some tight passes, but also
but I like that. I don't want him to go out there and play scared ever. I'll never take his playmaking ability from him. We're not going to come around here and play scared. If he sees it and he trusts it, he's got the right to pull the trigger, and we'll always play that way. We're not going to run around and be check down Charlies. No, if we got a chance to put it up and give our really good receivers a chance, we're going to do that. And there's time and place to do it, and there's a time and place not to, and we'll continue to get better at that part of it. But no, when we have a chance to throw it, we're going to throw it, and I feel good about it.
He's a very cerebral guy. What kind of discussions have you had? Just kind of he hasn't dealt with much turmoil, much loss in his career?
You know, he's been really good. I haven't had to deal with much of it. He came in on Sunday and said, Coach, you know, obviously we got to get a lot better. And, you know, and that's all the way around. I said, buddy, we got to help you too. And, you know, that's on us as coaches. We'll continue to get better with him. But I haven't had to have many discussions with him. He's had a great attitude. He's understanding we're in this thing as a family. We're in it together. And we're going to win together and we're going to lose together. You know, unfortunately, the last 2 we've lost. Hey, you got to go, you know, that's not acceptable here. We got to go and get better. And we got to go get a win Saturday or Friday.